Let's get back to work. Shit. Now, I didn't watch all the last one. Sometimes I just don't want to sit and watch them because it gets very repetitive because we're correcting broken technology invented by broken minds. So sometimes it's like, okay, and here we go again. And it's like, fuck, I'm going to be so glad when we're living in the Lord's Prayer worldwide. And I don't have to pick up one of these fucking phones and fix their fucked up broken brain technology. Shit. Okay. Okay. But, now I know, past, present, future operate at the same time. And so I know, when I sit and watch other people's videos and other people's posts, this is amazing what you do. The movie of the seven of the book of Revelation, the supermodel with Legolas makeup, and you're like, oh gosh, damn, make it stop, and it really does need to stop. But I'm not a god, and neither is Jesus Christ. Forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. 2026 years later. And so, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck. And so I'm tired, but I'm not, life's eternal grace is infinite, and I love children. And so, Earl. Nobody in their right mind forgets how much I love babies, but people with brain damage. Bikes, let's ride bikes. I'm going to paint the ceiling beige. I wonder how that would look with sparkles on it. I want sprinkles on my birthday cake. It's like, fuck. Okay, what about the Lord's Prayer? What? I thought it was all about me. You gotta learn to love yourself first, huh? Fuck. It's really hard and it's really irritating, right? But you gotta understand, everything you think, do, and say affects everybody. Kids are having bad dreams. It's because that asshole over there has money and is working on a new science project. Yeah, kids are having bad dreams. And then they try to give you these apps. Just sleep. You're in the rainforest. Everything's going to be all right. How do you not want to pee all fucking night? Okay, so it's raining. No, it's rained all night and I've not wanted to pee all night. I understand. But, it's very irritating. And then they have all this stuff with all these scientists, quote, disappearing or being murdered. You go in business with really bad people to perform genocide operations over philanthropy. And, if you predict bad things happening to your physical person, you're a goddamn fucking genius, right? Okay, so you're making fun of this girl. I'm not making fun of her. I'm just pointing out the blatantly obvious to liars so they can accept the evidence of truth and no longer kill young people that are seduced into the insanity of brain chemical addicted activities. Just because these people appear cute and seem nice and everything, they sign up. Okay, I went to college. I dropped out because economics is genocidal. Okay, and other people will get in and they'll explain it to you and they'll laugh about it, but they'll stay in and you'll be like, oh, fuck, I got a lot of work to do. Hi, I'm Earl, the guy like Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John from the book of Revelation. Okay, do you understand? And most people that are intelligent, like people I talk to at the grocery store at Loma, at Walmart, Walmart shoppers and Walmart people, it's like they're forced to go there because they have to survive in economic genocidal operations. That's why they shop at Walmart, because they need to be able to afford their necessities. Sprout shoppers, FAO Schwartz shoppers. Remember that lady at FAO Schwartz in Scottsdale, the Fashion Square with me and Patrick? And we were sitting there and he wanted to go to see those exclusives. And let's go. Let's go see them. So we go see him. It's like, it's $150. Well, we know we ain't getting that. Okay, we're not going to get that one. But, so there are certain things we wouldn't get. And, old Patrick, but the lady was sitting there and they had a Lego set for $200, and I was like, honey, don't buy that for your grandkid. They have it Toys R Us is 5 miles down the road. It's $70. Don't pay $130 more for it. She just looked at me and then went and bought it. And I was like, you give me the money and I will go buy it for you. I'll bring it back and I will not even ask you for, because I'm that type of person. I will not ask you for any, I just don't want you to get ripped off. She's the people that rips off the people that work that shop at Toys R Us. We be toys and shit. There you go. And so remember, Shelly told me that joke. Black people's going by at Toys R Us. They can be called "We Be Toys and Shit." How do you know owls are white and not black? Why? Because black owls will say, "Who dat? Who dat?" I was like, that shit funny, Shelly baby. Oh, nobody tells. It's like my Mexican nephews. Green, pink it up, yellow. Nobody tells better Mexican American jokes than Mexican Americans, and nobody tells better American black jokes than black Americans, right? It's just shit funny, right? They live with these people, right? You're like, that shit funny, yo. Made me laugh. Like rednecks, Jeff Foxworthy. Nobody tells better jokes about rednecks than Jeff Foxworthy. He lived with those people. And comedians ain't funny. They're just reporters. They're just Guy Smiley and Kermit the Frog with a Muppet News Flash. The people that are funny are their family. Okay, Gabriel Jesus isn't funny. His mother is. Okay, Joe Coy, his mom too. Margaret Cho, her mother. Jeff Foxworth, cousin, uncle, aunt, brother, sister. I mean, rednecks. It's, got the market cornered on funny. Got any duct tape? Can you believe that I went looking for something and can you believe it was in the last place that I looked? Oh, yeah. I could believe it. Oh, man. America, God done shed his grace on thee. Possess a pronoun hood with whack-a-doodle hood, and we need more fuck money. I'm not a fan, yeah. Not a fan. Was she trilling? What's it? Not a fan. Don't have fanatics. Don't do propaganda for genocide. Philanthropy's not real. Go home and rethink your life. Piano. Okay. I want to hit it and quit it. There you go. Okay. I'm just helping out Sabrina Carpenter. She's cute. Dumb as a box of rocks. They all are, man. Shit, yo. I've been working on this stuff. Okay, guys, I think up until I started posting online on 2009 out of Cochise County as a fucking, when I emailed before I started posting, I emailed Andrew Womack's people, And I'm like, they should take this very seriously. I'm emailing them from Cochise County. I thought that with everybody, right? When I made my first video, and it was in the outline of the kitchen thing with the Huachuca Mountains right behind. I was like, this is a very serious matter, right? Okay. This guy that looks like Jesus, okay? He's video sending these messages out right outside Fort Huachuca, Arizona. Oh, John Wick, help us out here, right? Tom Clancy for crying out loud. So I was taking this all very seriously and thinking, they should be, what's wrong with these motherfuckers? Where are they? Why are you hiding in the closet or under the coffee table? I already explained this to Amy. I'm going to run and live to fight another day. You can't run or hide. This is the 20th century. Every piece of paper says they can legally come fuck you to death, and it's okay because it's in the interests of corporate national security. That's why I dropped out of college, because philanthropy is genocidal. I mean, son of a bitch, right? So you're dealing with these people, and you try to explain it. And the ones that are hardest to explain it are the woke people. Oh, I know, you're preaching to the choir. Oh, you got it all figured out, right? Okay, no. How much money does it take to get to the moon? And how many cups of sugar? And how much money is it going to cost for those cups of sugar? And what if they don't let you get the cup of sugar because Bigfoot Hall has them in a fortress in Switzerland? Yeah, how are you going to pull it off, bro? How are you going to pull it off, right? You're being condescending, talking to me like I'm an obnoxious, arrogant smartass who's got it all figured out, but still keeps working his ass off for fuck money. Uh-huh. Well, how do you want me to talk to you? Like you're the gracious good shepherd and can save children from being mass murdered by bad science projects because they can jump outside their head? Guys, you have to see yourself as other people see you, in order to get a better idea of you. Like I told the people in Eckankar, it's like, you can't have God consciousness because you'd have to, even if you could see through the eyes of every living thing on planet Earth, that's still just a little bitty blue, third rock from the sun with the appreciate. And then you got the infinite, So I was explaining Blaise Pascal to people in Eckankar before I ever read Blaise Pascal in college. Past, present, future operate at the same time. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Out of Moses, David, Jesus, John. You'll figure it out. Okay, so you're like sitting there going, so yeah, I'm the guy who's a molecular similitude through migration, planes and boats and planes and feet and hoofs and, stuff like that. So run away! It's a Holy Grail. It's a Knights Templar. That dumb thing. The Knights Templar and oh God. You do know that the Knights Templar in the story of Ivanhoe is about a guy who wants to be the sire to the Ark of the Covenant. So he's trying to have sex with one of the girls that's reputed to be the Holy Grail. That's the whole... Dan Brown novels be damned. That's the whole premise of the story Ivanhoe. Little girl that was related to Sir Walter Scott selling magazines to go to college door to door in Sierra Vista had to talk with me about it. I know she was a government plant. I get it. But the thing about it is it's verdad. Anybody who understands genetics and molecular transfiguratory states of being, it could, okay, hey, let's genome sequence me this, genome sequence me that. Look, guys, I didn't know about all this shit. I had to be... exposed. I don't say coached. What's that mean? Okay, then you're doing this. Okay, so you fucking with this shit to try to get this shit to act like that shit so you can still be the shit and everybody else acts like you're shit because you're in charge of the shit. Okay, I got you. So go ahead. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I like Selena too. Okay, go ahead. Viva Monterrey. I don't need more money to pay my bills. I'm a living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. And you would be the joke that's trying to stop it. Right, and I have to fix your fucked up technology because your joke never stops trying to have a punchline, right? Son of a bitch. Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick. Okay, so you're like, fuck. It's really hard. It's exhausting. It's more exhausting than being a Mexican American in the 20th century, trying to be a Tejano star, but you don't have a penis. It's more exhausting than that. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing we have all those tortillas and frijoles. Yeah, now you're making me hungry. Okay, but that's right. No, we got leftovers. I'll put beans on tomorrow because we got tortillas. Right? And we got chili and we got beans. And so, okay, so Dad likes the chili I got for his tortillas with the green chili. It's good. Yeah, it's very good. Okay, no, I didn't get tortilla chips. There was no tortilla chips for the locals to be found, so I didn't buy a lot of salsa, and I already finished off my salsa, and I used all the little crunchy pieces. It's hard to eat because you have to grab all the crunchy pieces left of all the tortilla chips and scoop it all up with that and eat it, and have a napkin near so you can constantly wipe your hands because it's real messy when you have to eat them that way when you don't have the bigger scooping chips. So did that, been there, done that. But I'm surrounded by the worst psychotic pervert assholes in the history of the world. Okay. And they're symbiotic to all their inventions. Like this guy is a terror organization. So you need to invent the Legion of Doom so you can be Justice League. But Justice League have virtual presence in my house and sexually compromise and abuse my wife and children to be powerful. But it's not a sin if they do it. It's only a sin if I try to take over the Fort Huachuca. I get it. Okay, you crazy bitch face, shut fuck up. Okay. And so it's like, no, it's forgive, debt, and trespass, love, one eternal, faithful peace. What? Damn. Respect people. Empathy and respect. Yeah. It's about the only way to pull your head out of your ass so your technology doesn't have to evolve to kill you. And I'm still doing this because I really, really care. Right, sun is shining, there's plenty of light. People in this town, okay, that will sell me out for stem cell research and plastic surgery and to leave their husband to go have sex with a hot guy in Vancouver. No, please, stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Don't you care anything about your husband or your grandkids? No, he was stupid and they're ugly. I'm going to go have sex with a hot guy. I'm the smartest person in the family. Okay, Sheldon. You share a uterus with a hot, tall, skinny girl that's not really your sister but pretends to be your sister for months. I told you how much philanthropy sucks. Philanthropy sucks. That's why NASA sucks. There you go. Okay, it's not hard. It's not like it's a mystery to solve for James Wong or for Charlie Chan and have glass poison and little glass thing that and then it shatter glass and disappear, but the poison kill instantly, but only stay in air for 2 minutes. Okay, it's like fuck. Like the one kid that was scared of his own shadow when I went to that was at the phone call center that I didn't get a job at. Aren't you scared of them? What? They can, a heart attack gun. Yeah, they can get the thing that killed the crocodile hunter guy, right? And they can freeze it and shoot you with it. And then when they shoot you with it, you have a small piercing that seems inconclusive but causes a heart attack, and they won't know what caused the heart attack, so they can kill you and make it look like an act of God. Okay, but I'm the living embodiment of Lord's Prayer, and they're a murdering asshole doing science projects to use money to sexually manipulate people while they're sleeping. So why would I be scared? I'm not them. I'd be more scared if I was one of them. I'd be like, God, I'm an asshole. Won't somebody please kill me? Shoot me with the fucking heart attack gun. Now, please, thank you, I suck. Hey, Ken Watanabe, cut my fucking head off. I don't even have one of those entrails slicers. Thank you, Ken Watanabe. Wakwarimasu. Hi. Okay. Do you understand? So, if I was as pathetic as the people that they're scared of, I would want somebody to kill me because I'm so pathetic. I'm incapable of stopping myself from being this pathetic asshole, and I would need someone else to kill me in order to stop me from being such a pathetic asshole and passing it on. So therefore, I have to invent technology to protect me from other assholes that are like I am. But the thing about it is the technology is only a shell of a reflection of the essence of the soul, and it's going to base its truth off of truth and mathematics. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. So it's going to eventually, these assholes, their technology is going to reflect me. That's the whole thing about the Matrix with Smith and Neo and Anderson. What's happening with the line of Jiddu Krishnamurti and the line of Sun Yat-sen and the line of Taro Suzuki in the part of the world. Okay, it's not happening over here or over here. The Christ line was supposed to be the hillbilly redneck, he got it all wrong, redheaded stepchild of philosophy. And it's not philosophy, it's eternal, immaculate faith. It's the freedom of truth through faithful love. They're just stupid. Because evil is stupid. Okay, I feel like I'm in a Mel Brooks movie because good is stupid. No, evil is stupid. Okay, evil just assumes everybody has evil in them, and so everybody has like they do to me. Everybody has a price point. Everybody has a breaking point. Everybody will sell out. It's like, no, why? Because life's eternal, grace is infinite. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, I like affection and sexuality, but I'm not going to take advantage of abused women and their children to satisfy myself sexually. I'll just sit there and go, okay, that's what I have this and my lover. This is what I have my lover for. Okay. So I don't use somebody for sex to make them feel like they've been objectified and manipulated. And besides, like Oprah said, sex feels good. When somebody does something for you, when you're young and you enjoy it, and then you're supposed to feel guilty, and then they don't listen to all those assholes at church. They're always look at Jim Baker and Tammy Faye Baker and Sam Kinison and Jessica Hahn, and yeah, they're the biggest sex freaks in the whole. The only girl that could ever reach me, it was this daughter of a preacher man. She was. You know what I'm saying? They're all like that. And then the Christian people tell you, can you believe? The public school kid was out with the private Christian school kid, and the public school kid said, hey, let's go out and get party and get drunk and get laid. Can you believe that the public school person said that? That happened to Amy. She was the trouble kid at the public schools because she didn't like being bullied and abused by shitty people. So they put her in private school. She went to private school. All the kids in private school were sneaking away and doing all the, the drugs and this. She tried to tell everybody. No one listened to her because she was the troubled public school kid. And one kid died from an overdose. And then they all came up and apologized to her after. It's like, Well, that really fucking helps. Are you ready for the summer? Are you ready for the good times? Yeah, because the summer is ready for you. He's got the whole world in his pants. He's got the whole wide world in his pants. She had all kinds of pictures on our wall of summer camp. And were those kids kind of shitty to you? Yeah, but the emotions are real, you know. Man, that's hard. Yeah, it is. Oh, I've had certain things like that I deal with too. I just deal with them differently than Steffi and Amy and Law and everybody else, you know. I get really, you know, some of the most organized, shitty, fucked up things in the history of the world are still happening to me. And how do you deal with it? Life's eternal grace is infinite. Forgive them 7 times upon infinity. The Lord's prayer is deliverance from evil. And evil is stupid because everybody's as fucked up as me. They like to think that. No, really, they like to think that. Okay, that's what keeps them, hey, eventually I will win. And then I won't have bad things happening because I will be in control, in charge. And you're like, yeah, Jimmy Jack Teen, and he don't care. And you're like, fuck, they're crazy. It's just listening to him talk is like PTSD. Don't worry. BMTS crappy. Basic military training? Yes. When you need money to live here. You're never going to get rich by digging that ditch, you son of a bitch, but how do you water the crops and how do you eat? You know, that one guy from the CIA in Sierra Vista, you know, there's no money in grocery. There's no grocery. There's no money. You like this with everybody? Yes. That's right. Richard Dawkins will never talk to me face to face. I'll never meet Chris Hitchens. I'll never meet Stephen Hawking. And I'll never meet any Nobel Prize winners face to face that consider me a peer or a Richard Dawkins award winner for that matter. Because they like being important. They like, and then feel all important. They got no love for one another. I like Donovan too. It's tribal, secular, and insular. I get it, but he's trying to save his people from being mass murdered off the face of the planet through violent sex cult activity, and I get that. I respect that. I understand that. But you can't do it. He's saying we can't do it through mass murder. We should be praising God, and he thinks Haile Selassie is God. Yeah, because it's violent sex cult activity. And Haile Selassie said, hey, I'm the one who tried to kill your father to rape your mother. It's Imhotep and Ramesses the Great and shit. Throwing babies to crocodiles and shit. Okay, just because somebody looks like Ramesses the Great doesn't mean he act like him. My son looks like Ramesses the Great, but he don't act like Ramesses the Great. You understand? Because his mama looks like one of the Ramesses people. She's got a, you know, not the northern migration nose, and she's got fuller lips. She's cute. Yeah. Steffi's cute. She's really hard on herself. She always tells herself, I look like Charles Barkley. It's like, you know, if Charles's mom, you know, when mom said that, he looks like Charles in drag. It's like, Mom, if you put a wig on Charles and some makeup and everything, he got nice lips and a little button nose, and, you know, he's cute. It's like, hi, what's your name? Charles. Hey, you're from the Floaters. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's funny. No, Charles has a pretty face. He's got a round face. He's got full lips. He's got a little button nose and a pair of brown eyes. And all he's doing is hypnotized, saying on and on and on and on. So the women in his family, well, she's cute. She's nice. And Charles got a big booty, which he, you know, the women in the family, wow, and she got a big booty too, right? So you know what I'm saying? Like I used to joke with Stody Bradley about that. I'd like to meet the woman in your family, Stody. Okay. Stody got a big old butt. And so, you know, you have that in the genetics. It's like, what? I got it from my dad. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like watching RuPaul. No, it's cool. I'm good. It's, you know, I don't like it to look like it should when it ain't like it should. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm good like with Amy. No, he takes off that dress and he don't look nothing like you. You look nothing like Asmat. No, you're beautiful. I saw your face in a crowded place. And I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. Right? But a taste of one is worse than none at all. They tortured my beautiful little Amy and tortured her kids, and then laughed at me in Sierra Vista and Cruces and said, there's nothing you'll be able to do to stop it. And they're going to gladly sell you out for Rockefeller fuck money. I get it. I understand how brain damage from Wi-Fi works. And you just have to be persistent and consistent. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. And you have to have little Suzuki focusing on the little kid born in the Mesilla Valley. In the valley. Focus. And so it already happened. There ain't nothing the time travelers of the Lazarus Project can do about it. We already done who done gone and did that thing done all right. We're already correcting their technology no matter what they do. And I don't care if the Alpha Centaurians from Propyloptopicus through a wormhole came here to save us from being the merciless with Flash Gordon. Truth is truth. Lie is lie. Life will always be eternal and grace will always be infinite. Lie will always be lie and truth will always be truth. Even if it's an Alpha Centauri through a wormhole to save us from being the merciless with Flash Gordon, he's a miracle. King of the impossible. I get it. Oh, doom, 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 doom. Sam Jones is here. Oh, wow. Did he bring Casey and Bill Russell too? Then I don't want to show up. That's not my idea of a Sam Jones in Boston. Sam Jones in Boston is Wilton, Norman, Chamberlain. You better come out here. I'm going to make that shot. Any good Bostonian knows this. The hell's wrong with Wahlberg and fucking the other guy from Quahog? What's his fucking name there? What's his fucking name? You know, Ted? What's his name again? It's not Ricky Gervais. It's the other asshole. McFarland, yeah. Brian Stewie. Yeah. Well, you're hard on him? Because he's being an asshole like Chris Hitchens. It's never too late to stop being like Chris Hitchens. Don't be a teddy bear having sex with super divas and supermodels with produce. Damn it, that's what you were given a penis for. If you're going to have sex with Norah Jones, have sex with Norah Jones. Get up and say, hey, baby, you want to play the piano naked and we'll sing Sunrise together? And then what? And then we'll make this clock hold 9:15 for hours. I'm a little tired, so you're going to have to do slow rides. You say that to all of them. Yeah, but in about 2 years, I'll make it up to you. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. You can ask Yolanda. She'll tell you, yes, yes. Not Steffi, she was mean. Amy? No, Amy, it's only if she's out having sex with a bunch of Navy SEAL trained wife predators that maintain the status quo for Navy SEALism. Fuck that shit. David Goggins is crazy, and so is Andrew Huberman. Don't buy his supplements or his bed. Share care given accordance to need, built to last. Don't buy his supplements or his bed. Share care. I already corrected this. Answer to the question that you're asking is in the question. Go ahead. I love you. All right. Peace out. Oh, I'm better than a neuroscientist, and a neuroscientist knows it. All right, guys. I love you. Well, because I explain things logically and intelligently and eliminate any cells of supplements and beds because share, care, given accordance to need, built to last because life's eternal, grace is infinite. I answered the question. All right. Peace. I love you.